What's up, party people, people in my party? Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2022, and we're just going to jump right into it. I am going to give you my top 5 book picks for the year. And I know you haven't seen me in a while, and it's okay. We'll get into that in a whole nother video. So here we go. My first book pick of 2022 that I would recommend as well is Redeeming Your Time by Jordan Raynor. Now, this book was a recommendation. I'm sure it's going to be pretty good because I've heard about it on a few podcasts. So I have to really get into this. This on the back, it states, manage your time the way Jesus managed his. So I think this is going to be a great read. Plus the cover is dynamic. And sometimes I do pick books according to the cover. So if you do the same, leave a comment down below. Okay, so that's book number 1. Book number 2 will be On Purpose by Tanya Dalton. It's the busy woman's guide to an extraordinary life of meaning and success. Now, this book I skimmed through last year when it came out. I had the pleasure of being on the book launch team for this book. So we kind of got it before the book actually came out. So now it's my time to go back through the book and really read it, highlight it up, write some notes, do all that good stuff. Because to me, that's what reading books is all about. How many of you actually highlight and put notes in your books? If you can, because I want engagement, just leave some comments down below in the comments section. This is going to be a really good book, The Life-Changing Guide to Living with Intention and Filling Your Soul with What Matters Most. Ooh, can't wait. The third book recommendation that I have is called Eat Right for Your Inflammation Type by Maggie Berghoff. She's a nurse practitioner at FNP, and I've already started reading this book, power-packed with a lot of information. For those of you who have been here with me on my channel, a lot of times I talk about a lot of health. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I talk about a lot of health, but you never finish learning. You know, there's always something new that comes out. And see, here we are. I'm already highlighting stuff. So this book is like extraordinary. I don't want to give away too much, but it is the 3-step program to strengthen immunity, heal chronic pain, and boost your energy. It even has meal plans in here for those of you who are thinking about changing your lifestyle of eating to feel better and to live a better life, a better, healthier life. That's book number 3. Okay, so book number 4 is Spiritually Fly by Faith Hunter. Now, this book right here, you guys, I highly, highly recommend this book. I had to put this book down for a minute because it was just so heavy. There are certain exercises you have to do in here, journaling, everyday yoga practices, meditation, breathing techniques. She really gets down to it up in this book. I only went 1/3 of the way through, so I'm reading this book very slowly. And yes, I do. I'm guilty. How many of you are guilty of reading more than one book at a time? Normally, I'm reading at least 2 books. I always like to read a faith/like meditation book. And then I also read like something that involves like, you know, changing my mindset, which is really good for me. It really helps. So this is the next book that I recommend. Really great book. Faith Hunter is an unwavering force in modern yoga, and Spiritually Fly provides the perfect medicine for our times. All right, and book number 5 is Redefine Wealth for Yourself by Patrice Washington. Now, I will be rereading this book again this year. Probably in March, because I read this book last year in March. I was in a book club for this book through a community called Redefining Wealth for Yourself. And I actually went through her program, Purpose to Platform. This is in no way a plug. This video is not sponsored. I am not being paid for this video. When I tell you that this book is the business, this book is the business. It comes with 6 pillars. It's broken down into 6 pillars. And this is for you guys who really want to change like a lot of things in your life. If you're struggling with things, this book is for everybody. There's 6 pillars. Pillar number 1 is the fit pillar, become your best self. Pillar number 2 is people, create relationships that matter. The space pillar, which set up your life to support you, about organization and that type of thing. The 4th pillar is the faith pillar, believe in something greater. The 5th pillar is the work pillar, live your life's best purpose. And the 6th pillar is money. Yes, ching ching, manage what you have wisely. So this book right here, actually all 5 of these books, I highly recommend that you read them. They are excellent, excellent picks, and they will change your life. Like, seriously, for real. And I had to bring in a bonus book. I can't forget my girl, Luvvie Ajayi, the professional troublemaker. This book is the bomb, the Fear Fighter Manual. Luvvie Ajayi Jones. If you don't follow her, and I have to do a shameless plug, actually all of these women, I know that Tanya Dalton has an Instagram, an IG, Patrice Washington has an IG, and Luvvie Ajayi Jones has an IG as well. They are just super dope people, like for real. I even, this is autographed actually. Yeah, last year was my year for authors. See, boom. I was on the call for this book release, which was pretty dope. So it was a Zoom call because we couldn't meet in person because of the, situation that's going on around the world. So that was my bonus book, and I really hope that you go out and pick these books up. I will leave them all in the info section. We'll go through them one more time. Redeeming Your Time by Jordan Raynor. On Purpose by Tanya Dalton. Maggie Berghoff. Eat Right for Your Inflammation Type. Professional Troublemaker, The Fear Fighter Manual by Luvvie Ajayi Jones. Redefine Wealth for Yourself. Chase purpose, not money. That is the mantra for here. How to Stop Chasing Money and Finally Live Your Life's Purpose by Patrice Washington. She has a podcast as well, and so does Luvvie. And then Spiritually Fly by Faith Hunter. Now, I'm sure you noticed the pattern going on here. All of these books are self-help books. That's my jam. That's what I like to read. I'm constantly learning because I feel that you never get too old for learning. I'll be learning until the day that I transition. These books help to help you with your mindset. It helps you spiritually, mentally, physically, socially, emotionally. And that's what I'm all about. Like, I'm about that life. It's very seldom when I'll read like some fiction, a little bit of love, a little bit of romance here and there. I call that my dessert for reading. I'd rather watch it in a movie than read it in a book. 9 times out of 10, you'll catch me reading stuff like this. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I have missed you oh so dearly. And I will be back soon, I promise. And I wanted to go over the fragrance, which I think is totally appropriate. Yes, I know this is like totally random, right? But Whispers in the Library by Replica right here. This is unisex. It smells so good. And this is what I have on today. And I sprayed a little bit in the air, just a little bit, just to get the mood right. But I just feel that this is appropriate. And I wanted to share with you guys what it is that I had on for today. And I would also like for you to please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And check out my website at ameshagriffin.com. And you can also follow me on IG if you like, okay? So I think that's about all the information that I have for you today. I'm so excited that we are starting a new year. Normally during this time, I always have books that I like to read, and I read my books by the quarter. If you have not been reading, to please go out and pick up something that you enjoy and that you like and that captures your attention and that you can learn from and that you can also share information from, okay? And try to read at least, I'll say, if you're a new reader, start off slow, like at least read a good 3 to 4 books a year. You know, that will only take you like 1 book every 3 months, and you could do that. And if you don't like reading, you can also download books on Audible as well as Kindle and your iBooks on your Apple iPhone if you're an iPhone user. All right, so that's all I have for you today. I'm so excited to be back, and I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I wish you lots and lots of blessings. Take care.